All right, y'all, back in the house. Talking to you again more on solutions to equations. We got a lot to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So, in your notebooks, please write more on solutions to equations. Linear equations. We have connections between points, ordered pairs, graphs, linear equations, and solution types. Okay, I'm going to try to make all these different connections here today. We talked about it last set of notes, and now we're going to try to make it happen. All right, let's go ahead and start with this equation. So this is the equation, the linear equation that you were given. And it says y equals 2 over 1x minus 4. So this is the equation, right? I'm going to show you how to graph it. You do not need to know how to graph this equation right now. That's not the important part, okay? But just go ahead and draw your x and y axis, right? We have our y axis, and we have our x axis, okay? And you're going to label to 4 in each direction. They should all be about the same distance apart from each other, all right? So to actually graph this line, what you would do is you would start at the y-intercept, which is -4. You don't have to understand all this now, but it's good to hear it and start seeing it. So my y-intercept is -4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the point right here. This is actually my slope, and I just count the slope. This is the rise, this is the run. So from here, I go up 2, 1, 2, over 1. So here's the next point right here. I go up 2, 1, 2, over 1. Here's my next point right here. Up 2, over 1. Here is my next point right here. All right? So these are the points of my line. I'm going to go ahead and do my best to draw a straight line through them. Okay? So just make sure that you have that line graphed in the way that I did. I just walked you through it. You don't need to know how to do that yet, okay? But it is important to understand that this is the line of this equation, which is y equals 2 over 1x minus 4. This line comes directly from this equation. This is it algebraically, this is it graphically, making that connection. These represent the same thing, okay? So that's important to know, all right? Now, I want to label the different points that are on this line. This point right here, and my x, I move 0. I don't move to the left or to the right. And my y, I go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the point 0, -4. You write down what these next 3 points are. What's that point? What's that point? And what's that point? You go ahead and write that down on your own before I do it. Hopefully, you just did it, and you got that this is the point 1, -2. Move over 1, down 2. 1 on the x, down 2 on the y. This is the point 2, 0. Move over 2 on the x, and I move 0 up or down. I don't move up or down at all. That's why it's 0. This is the point 3, 2. move over 1, 2, 3 in the x direction, and I go up 1, 2 in the y direction. So those are 4 points that happen to be on the line, okay? Now there's a lot of connections, a lot of information that you need to take from this, okay? So I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to erase this. I'm going to keep my picture up there, though, okay? So let's start looking at what are the connections that you need to make from this. So I'm going to put a star, and I'm going to say, notice. First thing you should notice, each point, right, each of those points that we labeled has an x and y value written as an ordered pair. Okay? Remember, this is the ordered pair, right? Remember, ordered pair goes x, y, right? So in this ordered pair, 0, negative 4, here's x, and here's the y value. This one point has an x and a y value associated. This one point here, 1 on the x, negative 2 on the y. It's an ordered pair. It has an x and a y value associated. Same thing here. One point has both an x and y value. You need the x and y tell you how far left and right do I need to go. Y tells me how far up and down. And finally, x, y. X is 3, y is 2. Recognize every point when you're graphing a line has both an x and a y value that can be written as an ordered pair. Second thing to notice is that each point that lands on the line that we graphed is a solution to the graph. If it lands on the line, that means it's a solution. 2, 0, this point right here, is a solution to the graph, to the line, and it's a solution to this equation. 3, 2 is a solution to the line, it's a solution to the equation. 0, negative 4, solution to the line, solution to the equation. Any point that I find here that is on this line, those are all solutions to the equation. Okay? Now I'm building off of that. So recognize, let's do this point. Let's go negative 1, 2. Let's go right here. Over 1 on x and up 2 on y. Here's the point, negative 1, what is that? Negative 1, 2, right? Here's that point. Is this point a solution to the line? No, because it's not on the line, right? So this point right here is not a solution. Okay? That point is not a solution to the line. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. 3.